So I record and upload my stand-up and I upload it on the internet. And that's kind of weird because people will ask me things like, why isn't the audience laughing? And I'm like, oh, I was the opener for a capital punishment. So the room was kind of solemn at the time. Or I'll be like, oh, the audience was in a saw trap where if they laughed, their heads would explode. So if you think about it, it's actually kind of impressive I did that well. Rest in peace to everyone who died at my last comedy show. When alcoholism runs in your family, you feel a lot like Oedipus Rex in that you're like, I'm not going to be an alcoholic, right? Like, I'm not going to fuck my mom. And then you kind of fuck your mom a little bit. And your therapist is like, it sounds like fucking your mom is bad for you. And like, maybe you should stop doing it. And you're like, I didn't expect to like my mom this much. And the thought of not fucking my mom for the rest of my life makes me kind of sad. I'm a white woman, but I have been the victim of a diversity hire. And here's how I know it was a diversity hire. There was an email introducing all the new hires. And it was like, meet Steven. He's a master of business administration from a great school. Meet Tyler. He has several years of experience in the finance world, and he's worked with some of our biggest clients. And then it's like, meet Hope. She's outgoing. She does improv. Hope took piano lessons at the age of 5. Did you know Hope never misses the toilet? It goes straight in every time. Here's what I think the men's interviews look like compared to mine. What's the Dow Jones at right now? I don't know. It's your job to know. Quick, you have a choice between $10 million and me killing this intern. Don't take the money. Are you crying, you little bitch? This is how my interview went. Who's on the $5 bill? You have 5 guesses. Bill Clinton. No. Hillary Clinton. No. They didn't put Chelsea on there, did they? No. Oh my God, Abraham. Yes, the father of Judaism. We'll accept that. It's hard to talk to feminists because they're like, women can do anything. They can be CEOs or lawyers or doctors. And I'm like, yeah, I totally believe other women can do that. My first week at my job, I cried in front of my boss. Last week, I cried in front of my boss's boss. Much like an older white woman, I really took it up the chain of command. Next week, I'm trying to cry in front of the CEO, and then who knows where I'll be. Maybe I'll cry in front of the president or like God. I feel bad when women talk about diversity in media. They're like, we need our stories to be told. My story is my senior year of college. My boyfriend dumped me. I spun out of control and I went to a psych ward. That's Hamlet. That is Ophelia's story in Hamlet, told 600 years ago. The only difference is we're not dead, which is a goddamn shame, mostly for Kyle. I mean, Hamlet. Anyways, my ex Kyle keeps getting recommended in my LinkedIn. LinkedIn is like, here's someone you might want to connect with. And I'm like, we did connect. It didn't go well. Don't mention him again. I think political correctness has gone too far. Because my company director, he said to my boss, that can't be your team logo. You have a girl on your team. What was this logo, you ask? Was it a hairy anus in a gamer chair? Was it Jackass the movie on DVD? Was it a woman being burnt at the stake? It was a wolf. And now suddenly, I feel very feminist. I'm like, women can be wolves. Draw some boobs on it. Put it in a little skirt like they do for bathrooms. Oh God, that's my time. That was my last joke.